Welcome to this lesson with me, Teacher Kamanga. Now, I want us to revise through this question, which is question number 3 uh, from the past paper for 2020 GCE. So this question is coming from the topic excretion. So I just want us to go through so that we should be able to know how best we can answer these questions. All right, so the question, like I've said, it is this question. Okay, question number 3. All right, so now we are saying the figure 3.0 below shows a section through a nephlon. Okay, so this is a nephlon that we are seeing. So bear in mind that nephlons can be drawn in different ways. You need to know the different diagrams of a nephlon. All right, let's come to the questions. So A, it's saying name the parts labeled J and K. Name the parts labeled J and K. Okay, so we are looking at the part labeled J and K. So we start with the part labeled J. Okay, so the part labeled J, it's a glomerulus. Okay, glomerulus. So this part is called the glomerulus. Okay, we come to the part labeled K. Okay, it's called the Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule. So we need to understand to say the glomerulus is just made up of the capillary networks. Okay, so there is a coiling of blood vessels there, which is making up what we call the glomerulus. Then the Bowman's capsule, that is where the glomerulus is located, and it is also facilitates. It helps to hold the substance that are being filtered from the glomerulus. All right. Okay, then we have L is called the collecting tubule or the collecting duct. Okay, it's called a tubule or collecting duct. All right, so those were the collective answers. Let's come to B. Okay, so B saying suggest 3 substances that are not filtered out at J. So those that are not filtered out at the glomerulus. Okay, so what we need to understand here is that the big substances that are found in blood, they cannot be filtered at the glomerulus. The reason is very simple, because they are big and they cannot be able to move out. So only small substances are able to move out. For instance, we're talking about glucose, okay, we're talking about water, we're talking about urea, and so on. But the big substances that we're talking about, we look at blood, the red blood cells, white blood cells, okay, the platelets, the antibodies. Those are big, therefore cannot be filtered out from the blood. So this is what we are basically looking at. So those 3 substances we can mention